I'd do a little quick video update. I just had my follow-up appointment at the hospital now with my oncologist to make sure that I'm fit for chemo for tomorrow. So tomorrow I go for chemo number 11, which is great. That means I'm getting close to the end. However, chemo number 10, my last chemo, was my worst chemo yet by far. As soon as I got chemo on that Friday, I got home and I was already feeling really tired and nauseous. And then basically Saturday, I napped for most of the day and I was feeling nauseous. Sunday, day 3, was my worst. Always day 3 seems to be the worst day. So I was super nauseous all day Sunday and I actually was vomiting, which usually I don't vomit. So yeah, and then Monday was pretty bad. I had hydration. Hydration was canceled for Tuesday because usually I start to feel better by Tuesday, but I still have that chemo taste, and that chemo taste is disgusting. Someone described it to me as like pennies, like eating pennies in your mouth. Anyways, super gross. And that usually lasts for a few days, and I find the only way that actually stops that horrible taste in my mouth is eating. Eating really like flavorful food, spicy food, like curries and stuff. But that means that I'm eating a lot. So I try for those few days, like, eat smaller portions but more often, because that seems to really help with that gross chemo taste. Someone also said Sour Patch Kids, so I'll have to try that. Some candies, but I was eating candies, but I found it very short term. Like, you put a candy in and then it's gone and you still have this disgusting taste in your mouth. Anyways, I can live with that. I don't like living with the constant nausea and vomiting, though. That is not good. And then yesterday, so that would have been like, what, day 14 or something? I was super tired, so I am getting really tired now on my off week. It just seems to drag on a lot longer. It's manageable though, and I did ask my doctor, like, is that chemo or does that just mean I'm not sleeping well? And he's like, it's 100% chemo. So he's surprised that I wasn't feeling more tired, I guess, earlier. So I guess it's all normal, which is good. 2 more to go, which is great. I'm feeling like the light is at the end of the tunnel now. I will say though, like, I always start to kind of feel, and I'm not sure if nervous is the right word, but definitely like gross to my stomach today, like tonight, knowing that I go for chemo tomorrow, and tomorrow I don't have chemo until the afternoon. So I have all morning to psych myself up for chemo. Usually I just start to feel sick when I start to think about chemo, which isn't good. So that's definitely psychological. It's kind of like, okay, imagine if you got food poisoning. Imagine you went to Subway and you got food poisoning one time, and then you were vomiting for a few days afterwards, and you know it's Subway. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go back to Subway. So you go back to Subway, you get the same thing, and you're sick again. And imagine doing that 12 times. You would be crazy. You would be stupid. You wouldn't do that to yourself. Every time you drive past Subway or smell Subway, you're probably going to want to throw up. That's the best way I can describe chemo to you. It's like, I know it's going to make me sick. I know it's coming. So I've kind of mentally, I don't want to say I freak out, but I kind of don't like it, and I really don't want to go. And yeah, I know I have 2 more left, but like, let's be realistic here. Right now in this moment is not a good thing. And I don't want to go, but obviously I'm going to go. And I'm really excited to get my PICC line taken out eventually. So hopefully I can do that after my last chemo, after my hydration's done. And then I should go for my scans, and hopefully it's all good. And then my hair can start growing back, because that's another thing that I've really been struggling with. I've lost pretty much all my eyelashes. The ones that are there are like white blonde. For some reason they've turned really blonde. I don't know why. Same with my eyebrows. They're hardly not there. And the ones that are there are really light blonde. So when I look in the mirror in the morning, I don't even recognize myself with my bald head, my lack of eyebrows and eyelashes. And that's really damaging to me. Like, I think it would be for anyone just to not recognize yourself. It's just a weird concept. So I do find though, if I've gotten very good at putting on false lashes. But if I do take some time and I fill in my eyebrows and put on some false lashes and throw on a wig, then at least when I look in the mirror, I'm not like, what's happening? I'm just kind of like, okay, I kind of look normal. It's just a lot of effort to look normal. Anyways, call me crazy, but it seems to just help mentally. But obviously those couple of days after chemo, I don't do my hair or my makeup or anything because I'm pretty dead for those days. So that's a little update. Thanks for listening. For those who stayed on here for over 5 minutes listening to me ramble on. Bye.